Here are the top 5 slasher films. Well, according to me. At number 5 we have The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The original film was made in 1974 and directed by Tobe Hooper. The plot is about 5 friends who venture out into rural Texas. On the trip, they stop at a cemetery to visit a relative's grave. As they continue on their journey, they stumble across what they believe is a deserted house, only to find it's home to a family of cannibals. Well, isn't it always? The film was marketed as being based on true events, and drew comparisons with the crimes of Ed Gein to draw in a wider audience. However, the film is a work of fiction. But Leatherface was born, and has become a massive favourite in the horror genre. The franchise has gone on to spawn 8 sequels, and due to the popularity, there will doubtless be more in the future. At number 4 we have Child's Play. When psychotic killer Charles Lee Ray transfers his soul into a good guy branded doll using voodoo, it allows him to carry on killing after death. Chucky, as he likes to be called, ends up being gifted to 6-year-old Andy on his birthday, and Chucky convinces Andy to help him with his nefarious endeavours. Chucky is voiced by Brad Dourif, who gives the character so much tantalizing menace. The franchise has 8 films. At number 3 we have Halloween. In 1978, John Carpenter changed horror forever with the introduction of Michael Myers, the ruthless, relentless killer who 15 years after murdering his sister escapes from a mental hospital and returns to Haddonfield to continue his killing spree. However, his psychiatrist, Dr. Loomis, is in hot pursuit. Everything about this film is iconic, from the characters portrayed by Jamie Lee Curtis and Donald Pleasance to the musical score written and performed by the director John Carpenter. The franchise has gone on to produce a massive 12 sequels, which is testament to its following. At number 2 we have A Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy Krueger rewrote the script on what a horror villain should be. Unlike his predecessors, Krueger wasn't silent. Robert Englund brought great wit and personality to the role, with amazing one-liners that had us rooting for the bad guy. There are 9 films in the franchise, including Freddy vs. Jason, but we won't talk about the 2010 reboot starring Jackie Earle Haley. It lacked charisma and failed to excite audiences. Without Robert Englund as Krueger, it's probably better just left alone. Wes Craven cemented his place among the legends of the horror genre with these magnificent films. And at number 1 we have Friday the 13th. The first installment of Friday the 13th hit the big screen in 1980, and it was Jason's mother who did the killing in the first film. But Jason takes the reins for the sequels, and frankly, does anyone do it better? There are 12 films in the franchise of varying standards. My favourites are Jason Takes Manhattan and Jason X. Jason is an entity who just refuses to die. I would hope he'll make an appearance in one form or another before too long. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh yes, and I'll see you in hell.